Breaking: Intrigues as AKEREDOLU's wife, son battle deputy, speak over governor seat. Intrigues, betrayal and ambition have taken over the political atmosphere in Ondo State. Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu is ill. Some believe it is terminal, as there have been anxiety over what would happen to the chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum in the last few weeks. Those who are conversant with the happenings in Ondo State politics confided in Sunday Telegraph that there are three groups battling for the soul of the state. Our source said there are three basic groups who are fighting for the soul of the Sunshine State. They are those loyal to him. Unfortunately, there is also his wife Betty and his first son Babajide. The third group is the deputy governor, Lucky Ayedatiwa, and his loyalists. The governor's son Babajide is seen in some circles as the de facto governor and also heads an agency of government in charge of monitoring projects. Because of that, he has an overbearing attitude. He and his mother have a hold on the government and are not ready to let go. Now there is the deputy governor, who is also positioning himself to drag the position with them. Those who are opposed to the deputy governor have succeeded in ingraining it in the heart of the governor that is his deputy over ambitious. The governor is meshed in a testy situation as he is battling for his life. There is also the petition that a member of the House of Reps has forwarded to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), a fraud-related matter. However, he denied the writing the letter. Some loyalists are of the view that whatever happens, they will be in control of the state. The governor still has February 2025 to serve out his term. Based on this, the state has been turned into a political battlefield. Those who want to succeed the governor include the current Commissioner of Finance, Wale Akintereinwa, Senator-elect Jimo Ibrahim, Olusola Oke, Ife Oyedele, and federal government appointee, among others. Unconfirmed reports AKEREDOLU would have preferred Akintereinwa. Luckily, Ayedatiwa is too battling for political control, as anything may happen, like it happened to AKEREDOLU's deputy in his first term. Meanwhile, some other people believe that the ultimate loser is the governor. No one is there looking after him, now that his health is waning. On Friday, a day before the proclamation of the State Assembly, there were reinforced police present in order to checkmate any violence. Our source further said other governors warned him that he had given so much power to members of his family. His wife runs an agency, while his son is in charge of. This has made people believe that he dug the grave for himself. They have warned him of the obstructive influence of his family in the affairs of the state. It will be recalled that his wife threatened a serving member of the state executive council not long ago. It is this intrigue that led to the impeachment of the former deputy governor. That one had to leave the party and ran against Aketi in another party. Furthermore, Sunday Telegraph gathered that a fellow governor from another state warned him that visibility of your son and wife in your government will be counterproductive. Meanwhile, Vice Chairman Aketi Ayedatiwa Medical Committee 2020 and leader Aketi Medical Team 2016, Dr. Olusegun Akeredolu, has called on the people of the state to rise up and stop the illegality. He said that under the Umar Musa Yar'Adua scenario must not be allowed to repeat itself. He said, in the same way that President Umar Musa Yar'Adua's true state of health was unknown in 2010, no one knows whereabouts of Governor AKEREDOLU Oluwarotimi San of Ondo State. The signals so far show all is not well with the number one citizen in the Sunshine State. The desperation among the political class is a pointer that H.E. Lucky Ayedatiwa needs the support of Ondo State indigents and the security must be beefed up. Otherwise, these desperados don't mind destroying the work of our past heroes and turn the state into another theater of war. Okay? Ondo State people must stand up and ensure the rule of law prevails. We must see Aketi, his current state of health must be known, and the Sunshine State must not be ruled by Aketi's proxies like Mrs. Betty Anyanwu Akeredolu or his son Babajide Akeredolu. We voted for Mr. Akeredolu Oluwarotimi San and H.E. Lucky Aiyedatiwa. If the governor is incapacitated, his deputy takes over, says the Nigerian constitution. There is no provision for his son or wife to rule under our laws. Ondo State is not a banana republic or animal kingdom. Yesterday, there was a mild drama in the Ondo State House of Assembly as newly elected Speaker Honorable Olamide Oladiji ignored the Deputy Governor in order of protocol, fueling the speculation of frosty relationship between Governor Akeredolu and his deputy Ayedatiwa. There have been speculations in the states that the ailing Akeredolu was having a running battle with his deputy, hence the refusal to transmit power to Aiyedatiwa in order to become acting governor as required by the constitution. Akeredolu was seen briefly in public shortly after he returned to state after he returned from his annual leave on May 1st. He has not been seen performing official duties in recent weeks, fueling the speculations that the governor is critically ill. Also, the proclamation of the 10th Assembly was done on behalf of Governor Akeredolu by the Clerk of the Assembly, Mr. Benjamin Jaiola, fueling the speculation that the governor is critically ill. A source in the state alleged of a move to impeach the deputy governor in order to prevent him from assuming the office of the governor in case of any permanent incapacitation or death, saying that was the reason the governor did not write to the House of Assembly to transmit power to the deputy governor. Reading his acceptance speech, Oladiji recognized the governor, the secretary to the state government, Princess Oladuni Odu, the chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Adetimehin, and other dignitaries, skipping that of the deputy governor. The development came as opposition political parties, including PDP and Social Democratic Party, asked the state government to declare public the health status of Akeredolu. The PDP, in the statement titled "Theatre of the Absurd," Akeredolu's whereabouts should not be a secret. Signed by Public Secretary Mr. Kennedy Peretti, said the handlers and managers of the governor have again proved that they are not on top of their assignments, saying they have taken everybody in the state for granted. Peretti said since the ailments of Governor broke out, Akeredolu's handlers responded by fueling public anxiety and suspicion instead of telling the state exactly where he is or getting him to address on those states from wherever he is on planet Earth. His words when AKEREDOLU did not return to his duty post after he celebrated in March this year, tongues started wagging. At the inauguration of President Bola Tinubu in Abuja, AKEREDOLU was conspicuously absent. The deafening silence from government information machinery suddenly saturated social media space with old videos of Akeredolu dancing and singing praises. On the eve of the inauguration of 10th Ondo State House of Assembly, there were reports of an Owo cabal led by Akeredolu's heir apparent, Babajide, mobilizing members-elect to make a legislator from Owo speaker as a fallback position to retain the leadership of the state in Owo in the event of the worst happening after impeaching the incumbent deputy governor. These speculations almost put the state on edge until this morning when Ondo State House of Assembly retained the present power structure of speakership of the assembly in Ondo Central Senatorial District. If Akeredolu's handlers had done the needful, the state would have been spared the unnecessary anxiety. As mortals, any human being can fall sick, whether in public office or private life. Rotimi Akeredolu is employed by the people of Ondo State, maintained with taxpayers' money, so it is criminal and a great disservice to keep mum over his health status and his whereabouts. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) Ondo State Chapter demands that those hiding the governor should tell the people where he is to save the state from speculation. In 2010, when President Umar Yar'Adua was incapacitated due to ill health, Akeredolu was one of the most vociferous voices calling for his resignation and allowing the then vice president to take over. If for whatever reason Akeredolu can no longer discharge his official responsibilities, the most reasonable thing to do is hand over to the deputy governor as required by the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. Our party joins millions of Ondo State people to pray for Akeredolu's quick recovery, but nobody should play politics with his ill health. Nobody should ground the state beyond its present date. Let Akeredolu resign if he is no longer fit to be governor. Similarly, the SDP in a statement by its chairman, Stephen Adewale, asked rhetorically, "Where is the state governor?" Adewale said, "In the past 24 hours, the rumor of Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu's poor health has dominated the media to spread like wildfire in Ondo State." While it is no longer news that Governor Akeredolu is dealing with health issues, as this was made clear in the viral voice note that was released by Ondo State First Lady, Mrs. Betty Anyanwu Akeredolu, in recent weeks,